Shalom. This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. I want to start off by saying thank you to all of our Booster Club members for your many donations and much more, your prayers. We visited faraway countries and strange lands. We've even spoken to dignitaries and were detained for spreading the glorious gospel in Cuba. The truth is that the descendants of the 12 tribes of Israel were scattered throughout the world. Help us on our journey as we continue to raise up the nation of Israel. 12 tribes worldwide. Join or donate today. Shalom.
No, not necessarily keep them. I mean, it's good to keep them, right? But we can't keep them. That's the reason we came back, right?
What's your name, sir?
Robert.
Rocky?
Robert.
Robert. Nice to meet you, Rob. Nice to meet you, bro. Okay, so Christ said, if you love me, you do what?
Tell me.
Okay, we're going to get it out the Bible. John chapter 14. This is Christ talking, right? Now, hold on. Before you read it to him, turn it around. Now, what color is this? It's red, right? So if it's red in the Bible, what does that dictate?
God is talking.
Christ is talking, right? Christ is talking. The red represents his blood, right? Now we're going to read out of the red writing, John chapter 14, verse 15. Let's see what Christ say. Go ahead.
The book of John, chapter 14, verse 15.
Yeah.
If you love me,
If you love Christ,
keep my commandments.
what did he say?
If you love me, keep my commandments.
So the thing that happens in Christianity is that we've been indoctrinated to believing that Christ means we don't have to do nothing that the Bible say. Do we have to, can we kill? Can we steal? Where are those things written at? In the Bible where? Whoa! So if it's the 10 commandments, right? When it says don't kill, don't steal, don't worship no other gods, are those things still active? Right. So the thing that happens in Christianity, right, when Christ says, I came not to destroy the law, but I came to fulfill it. Right. In their mind, what happens is fulfilling the law means I don't have to do it anymore. And I'm telling you, Christ just said out his own mouth, if you love me, you do what? Now we're going to go to the last book of the Bible, the last chapter of the Bible. What book is the last book of the Bible? Revelations. Now in the book of Revelations, do you think Christ told us to keep the commandments? We're going to read it. Revelations 22. Let's go. What verse is it?
The book of Revelations, chapter 22, verse 14.
Now this is the last chapter of the last book of the Bible. Let's see how Christ closed and ended the Bible. Go ahead.
Blessed are they that do his commandments.
What did he say?
Blessed are they that do his commandments.
Go ahead.
That they may have right to the tree of life. And may enter.
And may do what?
And may enter.
Enter. Where you think, if he's saying you're going to enter somewhere, where you think you're going? You going into heaven. So if you don't keep the commandments, where are you not going to go? Into heaven. That's the crazy part, right? Christianity has caused us to believe that Christ said, don't keep the commandments. And we reading out the Bible, the last book of the last chapter. You don't? Okay. I'm gonna show you.
But
Right?
I'm just saying, like, my thing is, and I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Because that's why we have to.
That's why we talking about it, right?
So I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I think what it is that Christ knew we couldn't keep the commandments, right? He knew we couldn't.
So why would he say it then?
No, I mean, it's like, I'll try to use it as this, right? Like, as a parent, right? You're going to tell your child not to do something, but eventually you know they're going to do something, but you raise them up.
You raise them in the right direction.
So they don't make their decisions, but you know that sometimes life is going to hit them and they're going to make those bad decisions.
You right at the same time, but you got to still get the Christianity out, right? I'm going to show you. You got to be able to say, dang, man, they did show me some stuff and tell me that God came to just do away with the law. Now, you just agree with me in the 10 commandments. It said, don't lie, don't kill, don't steal, all those different things, right? Don't have no other gods before me. You dig what I'm saying? I'm telling you, Christianity is teaching you all those things are okay. Christmas, is that in the Bible? Easter, is it in the Bible? Do they celebrate it in the Christian church? This person right here, is that in the Bible? Nah. Or is that in the Christian church? So again, man, we going back to Brother Malcolm, right? A great revolutionary for our people. When you watch the movie Malcolm X, remember he had the glass of water, and he said, if I take this water and I put a little dirt in it, I put a little spit in it, do you still want to drink it? That's what Christianity is. They hold in the Bible, but they got a little bit of dirt, a little bit of spit. You shouldn't drink that water, bro. It's all wrong. It's defiled. Right. And I'm showing you, we just read, you say you can't lie, you can't steal, you can't do none of those things, right? Finish that in Revelations. Watch this.
Revelation chapter 22, verse 14.
Yep.
Blessed are they that do his commandments,
right,
that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gates into the city.
So the only way to enter into the gates of the city of the kingdom of heaven is by keeping the commandments of God.
Yes, right.
Now remember, when John saw, you read the Bible, right? When John saw Christ, what did he call him? He called him the Lamb of God that cometh to take away the sins of the world, right? Now, what does the Lamb do? What was required to keep? Boom. So what was Christ? The sacrificial part of the law. In reference to actually keeping of the commandments and the sacrificial law, that's the thing you got to be able to distinguish between. Christianity don't give you no distinguishment. They just say you don't got to do nothing no more. We're going to go to Exodus chapter 20. And I want the first commandment. Start at 20. Yeah, that's the one.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20.
Now, this is in the 10 commandments that we talking about. Come on.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 3.
Stay with me, Rob.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
You should what?
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
So if Christ is telling you that it should be no other gods before him, and I'm telling you, this is a representative of Christianity, what are we now calling this? Another God. Go to, it should be 24:24. Matthew 24:24. This is Christ talking again. Remember, Christ gave the parables when the end time's gonna come. How we gonna know it's the end? Here it come. Watch what he say.
The book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 24.
Yep.
For there shall arise false Christ.
What did Christ tell you?
For there shall arise false Christ.
So the false Christ is who? If you don't know who the real Christ is, how can you identify who the false Christ is? The false Christ taught you that you don't have to do none of the commandments. The false Christ taught you that him fulfilling the law means you don't got to do none of the stuff that's in here.
Right.
The false Christ is this right here.
Right.
But this is in your Christian churches and you say they taught me something good. No, bruh.
Right.
They taught you everything wrong.
Right.
Everything that's in your mind is in opposition to what the Bible actually says. They hold the Bible in the Christian church. They read you one verse, and then they close it up singing songs and give me some money. Am I right or wrong, Rob? Am I right or wrong? So, again, we can just keep this real basic on the 10 Commandments. They not doing none of the stuff that's in there. We just read there should have no other God before me in the 10 Commandments. Who is this? That's a whole nother God, Robert. Let's go to it. Let's go. Revelations 1:14, because we're going to prove it. We're going to prove that's a different God. Christ told you it was going to be a false Christ. Go ahead. Of course. It's right here on the flyer. On the back, flip it over. You see that right there? That's our contact information. That's our website. We got a YouTube channel, everything, Robert. You going to walk away?
Yeah, I got to go, man.
You got to go. Okay. Do you know who you are?
I believe so.
Who are you?
Who am I?
Yeah. What's your nationality?
I just told him I don't know my nationality.
We telling you right now, Robert, Christianity lied to you and told you you was a black man.
Right.
Christianity lied to you and told you that you was a African American.
Right.
Because democracy, Christianity, it's all the same thing.
Right.
It's all the same thing. They teaching everybody go out and vote. Is that in reference to what God told you to do? Did he tell you to do any of that? Did he tell you that these so-called Caucasian people, you vote them into office to be your president, is going to equal to your salvation?
Who said you have to vote them in office?
You don't have a choice. Robert, you don't have a choice. Okay, so who's the people that's running for president? Tell me which one of them black. I'm asking you, Robert, just answer, is it a black one or no?
You're talking about right now, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is there are senators that are black, there are senators that are of color, there are senators of minority that we can put in place
Yes.
for them to be able to run,
Yes.
for them to be able to make those and be able to support them when they do run for president.
Robert.
You know how many black people we just had run for president?
Exactly.
You know how many black people just
Robert.
ran but dropped out?
Robert, you're not hearing me. I'm telling you, that's Christianity in your mind. You think that equals to some type of salvation. When Obama was president, did black people stop getting shot in the streets? When Obama was president, the Hispanic people stopped getting shot in the streets. You just said that these people being in politics equal to some type of leadership, and it don't. I'm telling you, the Bible is the only way. Go to Exodus chapter 20. Exodus chapter 20, the 10 Commandments. He said you should do what? Thou shalt not what? Let me see. Exodus 20. Nope. Should not kill.
Oh.
Come on.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 13.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not kill.
Christ said that. Christ said that. Do the American government teach that thou shalt not kill over there fighting and blowing up everybody? Come on, bruh. But you telling me it's something good out of that? And I'm telling you, Christianity and this political system is one and the same.
Right.
It's keeping you lost and confused. What is the college electoral, Robert? What is gerrymandering, Robert? What are these things? They equal to your vote being a waste of time and you just thinking that you're doing something. The same thing is happening in Christianity, Robert. You just feeding into the lies when you got to go back to your true history, your true nationality. You are Israelite of the tribe of Judah.
What is y'all, I guess, answer to, because you're saying that this is wrong, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're telling me?
That's what I'm telling you, Robert.
Okay, so
everything that you learned was wrong.
Okay, right, that's fine.
Democracy is wrong.
Right.
Christ is a what? Christ is the what?
If
What did they call him?
Tell me what's wrong, then tell me what's right.
I'm trying to tell you.
So what's right?
I got you. They call Christ the what?
Redeemer.
The king of what?
King of Kings.
Did that sound political to you? Did it sound like somebody gonna vote for him? He the king of kings.
Right.
It ain't no such thing as that. That stuff is a waste of your time. It's another lie to keep us lost and trapped. That's all it is. He's a king of kings.
That's the answer.
Absolutely, 100%. Because Christianity is going to get you killed. I just showed you that it said, have no other gods before me. Christ just told you it was going to be a false Christ. Christianity is a lie. Democracy is a lie. Go to Revelation chapter 1, verse 14. I want to show you, bro. Stay with me. This stuff is so easy.
You guys are saying the religious part of it, right?
I'm saying that the Bible is true. Christianity does not read it. You just agree with me. They don't read it. They don't show you nothing out of here. They're not teaching you your history. Right. Since you've been here, standing here for the last 10 minutes, you done learned more than you ever learned in a Christian church. Right. Come on, read that.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
So this is the revelation. Jump over to verse 14, please.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
What color was Christ's hairs, Robert? White like wool. Now, when they show you Christ today, the image of the false Christ has what color hair?
Blonde.
Blonde. Is that what the Bible said? No, Robert. No. Come on.
His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow. And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Now, when you see the false image of Christ today, what color are his eyes? Blue. But what did the Bible just say? No. What did the Bible just say his eyes was like?
Red like fire.
Red like fire. Come on.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
What color is his feet, Robert? What color is his feet?
Red.
Yes. Yes. What color is his feet, Robert? I want you to walk away knowing what color his feet is. You gotta go. But what color is Christ's feet?
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Robert, your feet and the rest of your body are the same color.
Right.
Christ had brass colored feet that was like polished brass. That means that he was a black man.
Right.
You got skin of brass. You got hair of wool. Christ is here to save the blacks and Hispanics because we are the children of Israel.
Right.
That's what's going to happen. Long as we caught up in Christianity and democracy, we're not going to get nowhere. You with me?
Check you out, man.
All right, bro. Shalom.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road. Purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.